We're back.
Right. And we are here to, last time it was a little bit lame. We just did, what was it?
Concerts.
Coke Zero. No, concerts were awesome.
Yeah,
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero Cherry.
Yeah. We need to get back to the more unique flavors, courtesy of our friends at Rocket Fizz. What do we got this week?
This week we have the one and only John 5.
Nice. It's a limeade. I'm really excited to try it. I did not know who John 5 was.
No, we had to look him up.
Yeah. He is the guitarist for Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
So, and apparently has enough of a following to warrant his own soda.
There we go.
Here we go, a little
Cheers.
limeade. Let's find out how this tastes.
Still no fizz. They call it Rocket Fizz. There's no fizz.
Yeah. It isn't, it doesn't have that crispness that, you find in your standard sodas. I will say, I was hoping for more lime, too. It's sweet.
It's sweet. A little hint of lime, but
Let me give it one more.
It's not bad. Wouldn't be my first choice, but it's not bad.
It's probably not a return to, though. I don't know. Would you go back and spend a couple bucks on that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Yeah. As long as you like it. That's what's important,
There you
John
go.
5, is that you like your soda. That's critical. Just like I'm sure Gene and Paul loved the Kiss Destroyer Cola.
Absolutely.
Which I actually enjoyed a lot, too.
That was a return.
I kind of wish that we'd, and I almost did, because topic-wise today, we decided to go with
Kiss.
Yeah, and but it just felt wrong to do the same soda again after we did it a couple of episodes ago. So, Kiss, boy, you could talk for hours on Kiss.
Yes, the standard bearers for concerts and putting on a show versus just coming and playing your music. So they kind of set the bar, and they set it pretty high as far as getting that standard out there, and good rock and roll music.
We had audio issues and had to stop recording for a minute, but we are in good shape now and shouldn't run into any more difficulties. You were talking about Kiss.
Yes, good show band, good rock and roll music.
Yeah. You know what? For me, there's kind of like Kiss falls into the kind of. There's the Kiss that was kind of the forbidden fruit when I was a little kid. My dad was an extremely religious person, a leader ecclesiastically in our area, and Kiss the Knights in Singing Service. They were not allowed in the home, and it required a significant amount of whining, complaining, tantrums as a young man to eventually have them slowly work their way into our home.
Yep.
There's a second phase, which is kind of that MTV phase. They took off their makeup, and the Lick It Up album and Animalize are huge in terms of important albums for me as I think about the band. And then lastly, there's kind of that reunion band, the older, I want to say more wise version of Kiss, but I don't know if that's fair.
I don't know if it is or not, but yeah, and you and I had shared a little thing that yesterday, Valentine's Day, was actually in 2000 is when they announced they were coming back with makeup on a farewell tour.
What we didn't know was the asterisk was that was a farewell for some band members, but that the band would continue on, for better or worse, with replacement parts. I also liked in that when you Skyped me that message, I guess they were selling off parts too.
Yeah, they were selling off some of their wardrobe.
Oh yeah. So, I didn't remember that, and I went to the reunion, did I go to reunion or farewell? I can't remember. I think I went to reunion.
Okay.
I might have missed farewell. I caught them later on again with the replacement parts.
There you go.
And saw them early on as well. So favorite Kiss song.
So all-time favorite Kiss song, it's one of two. It's either Detroit Rock City or Rock and Roll All Night.
Not Beth?
Beth is my favorite non-Kiss song.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Kiss song.
Right, it's a Peter Criss song. Right?
It is.
Let's be clear. Yeah. It's not my favorite either. I was egging you on, but it's a Peter Criss song, right? It doesn't sound like Kiss, and yes, it was their number one hit, but...
And it's good. I like it. It's just... it's not a Kiss song.
Barry Manilow could have sang that song.
I know.
Yeah. So I agree with you. Rock and Roll All Night may have been my favorite if it just hadn't gotten played to the. I mean, it's like
death. They still play it.
Yeah, when Kiss comes on the radio, there's like a 90% chance that you're going to be hearing Rock and Roll All Night. Yep. I am just like, I'm done with that song. I'm going to go kind of MTV phase for my favorite Kiss song, and I could easily go Detroit Rock City, right?
Sure.
I love Detroit Rock City, but I'm going to go MTV phase, and there's a couple of songs off their album Hot in the Shade that I really loved. One is an Ace Frehley pen song. He wasn't in the band at the time, but they used the song, and it's called Hide Your Heart.
Oh, okay.
Hide Your Heart. Great song, great video. And then another one is a ballad, and I want to say it was penned by someone like Michael Bolton, or had a hand in it. I don't think it was him, but they were definitely trying to go mainstream in terms of their writing partners and trying to, have some chart success. And it's a song called Forever. I don't know if you remember that one.
I don't. I'm gonna have to look both.
Yeah, you are going to have to look. They're great examples of what Kiss was trying to do. It was post Lick It Up, post Animalize. The makeup had been off for a while. They were in the 90s and trying to still stay relevant. Now we could talk about in the 90s. They pre-reunion, farewell, and everything else. We had the whole Nirvana. Stone Temple Pilots, grunge phase, and Kiss tried to really, that was kind of like the end of Kiss, that Kiss that was unmasked and trying to be a relevant in whatever current genre of music was there, which they did this album, was their last album before the reunion, called Carnival of Souls. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't.
But another favorite song of mine, and I'm hawking this, but I love Kiss, is it was off Carnival of Souls, and it was called Childhood's End. It was a song written by Gene Simmons about to a friend. I love those songs. Really heartfelt. I really think of all the Simmons pen songs, it's probably the best thing that Gene has done. And Gene sang the song as well. It's great.
Nice. So Gene, speaking of him, also did a little acting.
Right.
Do you remember the 80s classic Runaway?
I do, with Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
And Cynthia Rhodes.
Yes, with the big poofy blonde hair.
And do you remember, if I remember right, Gene Simmons in that movie, not only was he a diabolical villain.
Yes.
Diabolical, but I believe he was also a crossdresser.
I don't remember that part of it.
Just in the back of my head, it seems like he may have had a penchant for wearing women's clothes. And by the way, let me state for the record, don't care. Don't have a problem with it. If you want to do that, that's awesome. But I just thought that was kind of a fun character that he played.
I actually, we saw the movie. It kind of circled back like on Netflix and stuff, and I rewatched it late last year, October, November. I don't remember the cross-dressing part, but the movie does not hold up from a technology standpoint, and the big poofy 80s hair.
Yeah.
But
you're talking about Gene's hair, right? Or Cynthia Rhodes, too.
Cynthia's hair. But, and Tom Selleck's mustache. But, no, the movie itself is good. Gene did an awesome job. He actually acted well.
You remember who wrote that, or it was based off of a book, or the screenplay was by, if I remember right, again, and could be wrong, but in the back of my head, I think it's Michael Crichton.
Oh, is it a Crichton?
He of Jurassic Park, Westworld, all those other great movies.
It fits that genre. It really does.
But it doesn't hold up.
No. But
it's a fun movie.
It's a fun movie.
Right? Yeah. It was fun then. I haven't watched it in probably 15 years, but I imagine it would be fun to watch now. You say it's on Netflix?
It was back then. It may have fallen off the rotation, but cue it up.
Okay, reunion Kiss. Now we've got Tommy Thayer. Eric Singer, I think, is the drummer. Anything stand out to you from that time?
You know, I downloaded, I can't remember the name of the album. It came out about 3-4 years ago. I downloaded it. And
is it the Walmart-only album?
It might have been.
Yeah.
But I downloaded it. It was okay. But I still can't... I'm still stuck with most of my music. I'm still stuck in the 80s. So.
Yeah. I actually bought the album, both of the last two albums, and right now I'm struggling to remember the names of the albums. They aren't on heavy rotation in the Sunstrom home.
No.
I wish they were, and I should pull them out, fire them up, and listen to them again. I probably should have prior to this podcast, but what the heck? I would probably rather go back and listen to something, like the Destroyer.
Destroyer album. That was it.
Yeah, that was awesome. I also enjoy Hotter Than Hell.
Yes.
That's a great album. I also enjoy Rock and Roll Over. And I actually, if we're going to say a post-reunion album, that first album, Psycho Circus.
Psycho Circus, very good.
Very good.
It is.
We'll take it. All right. Anything else? Any parting thoughts?
Nope. Just thank you for watching and give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it. See you in a couple weeks.